can you give us an overview of the online course timetable? Is it any different from the offline one or in any sort of form?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, not significantly different, but usually with the online courses that we've been running, we do five weeks, whereas the face-to-face one is usually 4 weeks, intensively, obviously. But we do 5 weeks, but only 4 days. So usually we do Sunday, Monday, have Tuesday off. You don't need to be with us on the Tuesday, and then back again online on Wednesday and Thursday. So there's a few reasons for that. It just makes it a little bit easier to cope with. Sorry, motorbike. It just makes it a little bit easier to cope with having that day in the middle where you can kind of catch up with things, because obviously with the online course, because you're online, as we've said, you know, this full kind of 8 hours in a day or whatever, it can be a bit much. So the day in the middle helps people to catch up a little bit. Plus, it's good for us; we can catch up too. And it probably means then that you can actually take one day off of the weekend. Whereas, you know, when you're doing a 5-day course, you kind of feel that you should be working the 2 days of the weekend as well. So this way, it just makes life a little bit easier and takes some of the stress out of the course. But in terms of times, it's kind of similar to a face-to-face course. We usually start around 10 o'clock in the morning and finish around 6:30 in the evening. And of course, during the day, you know, of course, you get breaks. There's a break for lunch. There are breaks between the sessions. So we try to do it so that you do get little breaks away from the screen. And of course, then we encourage you to actually get away from your computer and go and run around your house or something, to stretch your legs between sessions, so that you know, you can come back refreshed after a break. Other things about the timetable, I mean, again, in terms of the way it looks, I mean, it gives you, you know, it tells you what we're going to do during the day, the teaching practice, input. It tells you when all the assignments are going out and when they're coming in and when we'll give them back to you. So, I mean, the timetable kind of gives lots of information about what the course entails and all the timings and everything.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Paul? Anything I've forgotten?
No, the timetable itself, though, is a kind of vital document to keep in front of you, really, because we put all the links to the different activities in the timetable as well. So you know where you have to go in terms of Zoom. You've got the Zoom links for Amanda's input, my input, elementary teaching. So every time you need to join a room, you can just go back to the timetable. So it's kind of useful to have it there in front of you all the time.
Yeah, perfect. Good. Yeah. Well, it's even helpful to look back to the timetable to know what is coming for the next one. So if you want to prepare anything before the input session as well.
Absolutely.